Hi, welcome to week 3. I have a picture here of a chessboard because it represents the problem-solving nature of instructional design. I also have a good picture in this iceberg because it shows how much time upfront analysis is involved in a final product. The image does a good job of showing that for an hour maybe of deliverable instruction up here, you have about 6 hours of thinking, problem solving, and analysis. The chapters that you've read and the scenarios that you've completed are called front-end analysis. The outcome of the front-end analysis phase is often compared to an architect's blueprint. Your blueprint from last week was the document you created, which shows that you're developing skills in things like determining felt, expressed, and anticipated needs. Research tells us that problem solving in authentic contexts is one of the best ways to learn. Some of the best training around is flight simulator training. You take part in many case study scenarios over the semester, and they require you to think in authentic context. Ruth Clark makes an interesting statement about the type of authentic learning that you are experiencing. In her instructional design lectures, she advises designers to embed the retrieval cue at the time of learning. This means exposure to the critical content while learning is important for transfer. Think of the retrieval cue as a hook that's embedded in your memory. We purposefully expose you to ill-structured problems now because later, when you find yourself in a real situation, you will remember that though it's ill-structured, confusing, and often uncomfortable, you will make your way through it. You will remember what it feels like to be in an ill-structured situation. Okay, what we're looking at right here is a picture of a human head. That's the nose, the neck. Right here is a depiction of what I think you might be feeling at this point in time in terms of what you're learning. You're learning so much that it probably feels like cognitive overload. Cognitive load is the mental weight of information. The chapters in your textbook, each little oval shape of the model represents a chapter. Each of those chapters is fairly dense with information. It's nice for you to know that every chapter in the book probably has 1 or 2 books written about just that part of the ID process. Doing these case scenarios, as well as your individual instructional design project, is going to help you connect the dots. So how you feel now, we're hoping in the future your brain is a lot more organized. That's it for this week. See you next week.